car goes. Oh! Chase Racelott dominates Chicago. Okay, so second race of the in-season challenge, and it's on the streets of Chicago. And I'm not sure we'll be back here for the 2026 season. Well, they might, for just one more year. Well, there has been a few tracks announced for the 2026 schedule, so I'm not quite sure whether this track will return next year. I think it's only been one. And wasn't it Montreal to replace the Homestead Miami Speedway road course for next year? Oh yeah, I forgot about that. So, one new track announced so far, I think. Well, we might get another track announced some point throughout the month. I don't know yet. Well, we could, since we are getting closer and closer to the 2026 schedule getting released and everything. Yeah. The second race of the in-season challenge, and it's on the streets of Chicago. Chase Racelott and Shane Van Gisbergen on the front row. And let's see who will win to get into round 3 for Sonoma next week. Although finish in front of your other opponent as the green flag is waving for the Grant Park 165 on the streets of Chicago. So every time we go to road courses, Shane Van Gisbergen and Chase Racelott are obviously the favorite. Whoa, as Bobby Swift and Cruz Ramirez went up high and Allmendinger. And looks like AJ will have to wait a while, as we are on the first lap of the start of this race. And Shane Van Gisbergen has taken the lead on the streets of Chicago. And we are 3 wide in the back between Bobby Swift, Carson Hocevar, and looks like there might be a bit of a wreck taking place. So another multi-car wreck taking place and everything as they continue again. So a little bit of chaos already as we're on lap number 1 of this race and everything. It could be wild like we saw in Atlanta last week. And look at this. Chase Racelott and Shane Van Gisbergen are side by side for the lead once again. Whoa! And Carson Hocevar! He sent Brady Diddy fucking tie gets up high. And looks like we're starting to have the car single file as they go into the next few turns. Whoa, Bobby Swift! He goes around. We're still green. They do have rain tires on because it did rain earlier today. And Chase Racelott will lead the first lap of this wild race so far on lap number 1. Now the final turn. Chase Racelott will win stage 1 on the streets of Chicago. And a good rebound for Bobby Swift. So stage 2 set to go. Shane Van Gisbergen won the race off pit road. And let's see if he can win stage 2. Green flag, stage 2 is underway. Chase Racelott and Shane Van Gisbergen side by side for the lead. And everything. Oh! Cruz Ramirez almost flipped over. A couple of cars are crashing. So that's a 5-car wreck right there. And we are under caution for the first time today for cause. This is just a second caution of the day. So yeah, we'll be back to racing with 10 laps to go in stage 2. So 5 cars are done. And we are going to go green with 10 laps to go in stage number 2. And Chase Racelott and Shane Van Gisbergen might get a little aggressive with the final 10 laps of stage 2. Green flag with 10 laps to go in stage number 2. They're wrecking! They're crashing! Lightning McQueen and Jackson Storm will get by that, but the rest will crash into this massive pile of... I think Chris Buescher and Eric Jones was upside down, and now he's on his side. So Chris Buescher and Eric Jones were involved in the crash. The guys that were airborne and everything. I don't know how Chris Buescher did not flip. But Eric Jones, he really got upside down. And he was upside down in the Clash a couple of months ago and everything at Daytona on the road course. So yeah, we'll have to go to the red flag because of this. So more cars are done. And it really is going to set things up before we go to Sonoma next week and everything. As we're going to have now 5 laps to go in stage number 2. Green flag. Now the final turn. Chase Racelott wins stage 2 on the streets of Chicago. So that means he has split the stages. The third and final stage about to get underway. And it's time to find out who will be our 8 as we go to Sonoma next week. Green flag, the final stage is underway. So we have 15 laps to go in the race, and our top 2 are approaching Jim Maverick. And looks like they have caught up to him as they're approaching turn 6 and turn 7. Oh! Jim Maverick! Oh! Oh my god! Whoa! And look at this! Shane Van Gisbergen's spoiler has caught Jim Maverick's wing. I don't think I've ever seen that before. And we are going to have to go into the red flag because of this. And it looks like Shane Van Gisbergen's win has been messed up and everything. So we're going to have 9 laps to go to complete the race. And Brady 55 looking to win the second race of the in-season challenge. And Chase Racelott looking to do the same thing. Green flag with 9 laps to go in the race. White flag waves, 1 lap to go, sponsored by Credit One Bank. So Chase Racelott has basically dominated today, and he's on his way to another win in 2025. If he can hold off Brady 55 and Shane Van Gisbergen, who has rebounded nicely into the top 3. Oh, here comes Brady 55. He's going to try to take the lead away as they go into turn 7. Oh, but I think Chase Racelott still has it as they go into turn 8, turn 9, and turn 10. We could see what we saw in Atlanta last week as they go into turn 11 and turn 12. And here they come, coming out of turn 12. Oh, contact made a little bit, and Chase Racelott is going to win on the streets of Chicago. So Chase Racelott gets, once again, another road course win. And Brady 55 just comes up short on getting 5 in a row. And Shane Van Gisbergen finishes 3rd. What a race we have seen in Chicago. Well, there may have been some beating and banging for the race. And 2 flips. Yeah, Jim Maverick was one of them. He tried to flip me over. Well, he kind of flipped himself, you know, if it weren't for Shane Van Gisbergen. Yeah, definitely. I should go thank him for that. Yeah, you probably should. If it weren't for him, who knows if you would have won. Okay, I'll do it now. Where is he? Okay. Let me know if you find him. Okay.